What is up, you dearers? Welcome to the very first episode of Beating the Backlog. This is a video series where I'm just going to basically talk about games that I've beaten that are on the backlog. I think the title kind of explains itself on that one. I've got a ton of games, as you can see in the background here, and I don't get around to playing all of them, so I have a huge backlog. I don't have anything in any specific order right now, but it's basically kind of like look at my games and see, what do I feel like playing? So this is one I've been playing for quite a while, like a long time. Um, I bought it originally for the Xbox 360 and decided to, for whatever reason, stop playing it. The camera's really far. Hold on one sec. How's that? Is that better? I feel like we're more intimate now. All right, so that game is Tomb Raider on the PS4. Like I said, I bought this on Xbox 360. Played it, got to a certain point, and at some point I just stopped playing it, and I don't know why. It's not because it's a bad game at all. Trust me, it's not a bad game. I'll get into that in a little bit of why it's not a bad game, and it's actually a really, really good game. But I think something came out, and I started playing that, and whatever. For some reason, I just kind of put it down and didn't go back to it. I'm sure we can all relate to that to some degree. So when I got my PS4 about, a year or 2 years ago, I decided I was going to get this game. This is one of the games I wanted to get for it and re-experience it. So I went back into it. Initially, I was kind of annoyed that I had to go back and start from the beginning and work my way through it again. But I think it was a really good experience for me because I was able to experience it at better graphics, better visuals, and things like that. Not that the gameplay is any different. It's not. There are a few things that are different with it. With the touchpad on the PS4, you can use that to make her do things like light her torch and put her torch away and stuff like that, which I thought was really cool. With a light bar on the front, when you light your torch, it flickers like yellow, red, orange, and so it kind of reflects off your TV and actually feels like there's a torch going on in the room. Little things like that just put you more, immerse you more into the game, which I really appreciated. But like I said, this is a great game. It took me a long time to beat this one as well. I basically beat up to the point where I beat in the Xbox 360 and then stopped playing. And then I just didn't go back to it again for weeks. And I was like, oh no, here we go again. I'm going to have to go back and play this again. And then at some point, I just decided, I'm just going to power through this. And so for, I think it was another 2 days or 2 nights, I just basically sat down for 2 hours each and just finished the game. And I am really happy I did. Like I said, the graphics in this game, thumbs up from me. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this game. They talk about people are into survival horror and horror games. This has a lot of survival horror elements, and I'm not a survival horror expert by any means. But there are moments in this game where they're just disgusting. Like you're walking through lakes of blood and corpses hanging from walls and ceilings and decapitations and people skinned, and you've got no weapons and you're trying to hide behind bodies and stuff while there are people creeping around, and it's legitimately scary at times. Not like I'm crying or anything like that, but it's scary for someone who doesn't play a lot of horror games. I found it kind of scary. But that might make me go a wimp or something. I'm just gonna do this. Maybe that will look. I'll do that. But like I said, definitely should check it out. It's not like it's expensive anymore. It's fairly cheap. I think I got it for $15. And that was used a year ago, so it's probably even cheaper now. You probably get it for $10. Check it out. It's not a super long game. It probably took me about, I want to say maybe 10 hours to go through it. It's not that long. And I'm not a fast gamer, so you might be able to do it faster than that. I definitely took my time going through trying to collect all the collectibles and some GPS stuff, and yeah, it's just pretty crazy. What really sets this game apart is the bow mechanic. There's not a lot of games that have the bow's kind of shooting mechanic. I know Crysis has it, but I don't think that really counts. It really infuses in you this need to survive in this game. Lara gets this shit beat out of her. Literally, you feel so bad for her. She's walking around. She doesn't have warm clothes and she's going into winter temperatures. I felt bad for her. So you have little campfires and you'd go and sit beside them. And as much as, yeah, you you'd like to see Laura like in it as she is normally, but I really felt bad that she was climbing in the snow and she just had a tank top on and some ripped jeans, and I was like, oh, so I put warmer clothes on her because I legitimately cared that I wanted her to survive and I wanted her to be comfortable because her life in this on this island was just so terrible. And like she's watching her friends get killed, and it's just it's rough at times. Like I couldn't imagine being in that kind of situation. Not that it's real or anything, but I mean, it's just you immerse yourself in a game and you kind of have empathy. So, anyways, that kind of ranted on a little bit, but like I said, check it out. Either Xbox 360, PS3, Xbox One, PS4, whatever. It might even be on PC. I have no idea. But if it is, check it out. If you can get it cheap, check it out. It's worth a playthrough. Lara Croft is awesome. Tomb Raider is awesome. I'm really looking forward to Rise of the Tomb Raider coming to PS4 later this year, I think. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Because I've heard nothing but good things, and then a lot of people are putting it on their Game of the Year of 2015. So hopefully make Game of the Year for 2016 for PS4 users. So that's going to do it for episode 1. Stick around for episode 2 coming out a little bit later. Thanks for watching.